problem 11, discussion. Let's read the problem. The sum of the first three terms of a GP is 13 and the sum of their squares is 91. Determine the GP. It is quite similar to what we did in the past, but there is a big difference also. Okay, let's mark what is given here. It's a GP. Okay, and the sum of the first three terms is 13 and the sum of the squares is 91. And what are we asked to calculate? Determine the GP. So determine the GP means AR square, but first we need to calculate the A and R. Okay, only when we know A and R we'll be able to get the GP. Okay, right. Given sum of the terms equal to 13 and sum of the squares equal to 91. Need to calculate the three consecutive numbers. That is basically the GP AR square. Okay, but I think it's better to rewrite this as determine the GP. Okay, I'll do the correction in the next version. What's the formula? The formula is normal, that is A by R, AR. Okay, so let the three terms be A by R, AR. So write the first condition, equate their sum to 13. That is what they're given, right? So A by R plus A plus AR equal to 13. There are two unknowns. You need to know A and R. So we need to have two equations. First equation is already here with us. What's the second equation? Equate the sum of their squares to 91. That is, what's the square of this? A by R the whole square. This is A square. This is AR the whole square, or A square R square, whatever it is. The sum of those squares equal to 91. You got it here? So now you have two equations for A and R. Solve these equations and you'll be able to get the values of A and R. Once you get the value of A and R, you'll be able to get the geometric series by substituting the values of A and R. Okay, that's it. That's the steps given, step 4 and step 5. Now what I suggest, this is more of a simplification problem. So what I suggest is you see our solution and then thereafter you try to work this out on your own. Okay, it's quite a little tedious as far as the simplification is concerned. Okay, the same as we described. The three terms are given, A by R, A and AR. Equating it to 13, we get A by R, A plus AR. That is the sum of the three terms equal to 13. Now you can take A commonly out. So once you take A out, this will become 1 by R, this will become 1 and this will become R. So A into 1 by R plus 1 plus R equal to 13, equation number 1. Now equating the sum of their squares to 91. So it is A by R the whole square plus A square plus AR the whole square equal to 91. Now again you can take A square commonly out. So when you take A square commonly out, you will get 1 by R square. And A square for this case you will get 1. What is this? This is A square R square. So you take A square out, you will be left with R square. So it's A square into 1 by R square plus 1 plus R square equal to 91. Now you got this as a second equation. Now you have to solve these two equations. If you see, this is, if you say this is A, B and C, this is A plus B plus C. And here you are actually, here this is A square, this is B square, 1 square is 1 and this is C square. So we'll have to try to use that formula A plus B plus C the whole square equal to A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA. Okay, so that's what we are trying to do. So what we'll do, we'll square this both sides. Okay, so this will become A square and the square of this is 1 by R plus 1 plus R the whole square and 13 square is 169. Now we'll have to write this equation in terms of this. That's the trick. Okay, now I'll show how to do that. Okay, I'm rewriting the same equation for continuity, otherwise it will be missing out for you, right? So it's A square into 1 by R plus 1 plus R the whole square equal to 169. Expand this using the identity A plus B plus C the whole square is A square plus B square plus C square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. Okay, so that will get you 1 by r square, a square, b square, which is 1 square 1, c square is r square. As I told you, this is a, this is b, this is c. Okay, now 2ab, 2 into 1 by r into 1, that's what is written here. Then 2bc, 2 into a, which is 1 by r, into c, r. So 2 into 1 into r. Then 2ca or 2ac, so 2 into 1 by r into r. This is what you get here. And you can see this r and r cancels. So this becomes 2r, and this is actually, it is 2 by r, right? So this is 2 by r, this is 2r, and this is 2. And you can take 2 commonly out from these 3 terms. Okay, so we'll rewrite this as 1 by r square plus 1 plus r square, which is, okay, this I'll explain. And if you take 2 commonly out, this becomes 2 into 1 by r, 1, and this is what is left, r is left, 2r, right? I'm sorry, this is r and r will get cancelled, 2, so what will be left is only 1 here, and this will be 2r, so once you take 2 commonly out, you will get r. So it is 1 by r plus 1, but I have rewritten it as 1 by r plus 1 plus r. If you see this, this is the one, and the second term, 1 by r plus 1 plus r. So this is equal to 13 divided by a. So it is a into this equal to 13. So this part alone will be 13 divided by a. Similarly, this part will be 91 by a square. If you see in the term which you in a second you'll be able to see, you are getting 1 by r square plus 1 plus r square. So this part alone will be 91 by a square. 1 by r square plus 1 plus r square. So this is nothing but 91 by a square, and this is nothing but 13 by a from those equation 1 and 2. Okay, so if we put those numbers here, so this will become a square into, this is 91 by a square, and this is 13 by a. So 2 into 13 by a equal to 169. Now you expand this a square into 91 by a square. Okay, this a square will get cancelled. This will be a square into 2 into all these things. So 2 into a square into 2 into 13 by a and a will cancel. Okay, so this gets you 91. A and a will cancel. It will be 2a into 13, that is 26a will be equal to 169. Now 26a will be 169 minus 91, that's equal to 78. So a will be equal to 78 divided by 26, that's equal to 3. So substituting the value of a equal to 3 in equation 1, we know what is equation 1. Equation 1 is this. I'm sorry. Equation 1 is this. A into 1 by r plus 1 plus r equal to 13. Right? This is what we will be substituting it. So substituting a equal to 3 in 1, we get 3 into 1 by r plus 1 plus r equal to 13. Okay? Okay, now what will happen? So now take LCM for this. So LCM is r. So this will become 1 plus r square. Okay, 1 plus r square by r equal to 13. This r will go to the other side when you cross multiply or you transfer it. So it will become 3 into 1, 3, 3r, and 3r square will be 13r. If you look at it, 13r is here. This is a quadratic equation, so you'll have to write it in the standard form, which means we'll have to bring this 13r to this side. Okay, so that will become minus 13r plus 3r, so it will get us minus 10r. So this equation will become 3r square minus 10r plus 3 equal to 0. The same thing we are transferring here, but only thing is that this what is in the right side is brought to the left side, so that now you are getting it in the standard quadratic equation form, and this can be factorized. So what needs to be factorized? The constant into the coefficient of r square, that is 3 3s are 9, and in such a way that when you add or subtract you have to get minus 10. But 9 can be written as minus 9 into minus 1. Minus to minus is plus. 9 into 1 is 9. Okay. And at the same time, minus 9 minus 1 equal to minus 10. So, this minus 10r has to be written as minus 9r minus r. It has to be written in this, in terms of these two numbers. Okay. So, minus 9r minus r plus 3 equal to 0. It's the same, but only thing is 10r, we are splitting it and writing it here. So, taking 3r commonly out, you will get r minus 3. And to get the same r minus 3 here, you will have to take minus 1 out. Right? When you take minus out, you will get r. And when you take minus 1 out, you will get minus 3. So, you are getting the same r minus 3 from these two terms also. Okay. Now, you can take r minus 3 commonly out. So, r minus 3 into what is left out? 3r minus 1 equal to 0. A product of two terms equal to 0. So, either this is 0 or this is 0. When r minus 3 equal to 0, you get r equal to 3. When 3r minus 1 equal to 0, you will get 3r equal to 1 and r will be equal to 1 by 3. So, now you have two cases. A is 3 and r is 3, or A is 3 and r is 1 by 3. So, when it's A and 3 and r is 3, you know the three consecutive numbers are A by r, that is 3 divided by 3. Okay, that's 1. Then A, which is 3. AR, that is 3 into 3, 9. In this case, it's A by r is 3 divided by 1 by 3. That becomes 9. And the middle number is A is the same 3, and this is AR, that is 3 into 1 by 3. The 3 and 3 will get cancelled, so you'll get 1 here. So the three numbers are 1, 3, 9 or 9, 3, 1. You got it? Now you try to do this problem on your own. Basically, as I said, you have to get those two equations and solve those two equations. The trick here is that you have to use that a plus b plus c the whole square and try to, after using it, group it in such a way that you can use those equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, that is replacing that 1 by r square plus 1 plus r square as 91 by a square. That is one trick. Okay, if you can see here, let me show it. Okay. Say this is the key step here. After that a plus b plus c the whole square, you have to group the answers in such a way you get this very close to the LHS of the equation. This is very close to the LHS of equation 1, and this is very close to LHS of equation 2. You have to group it in such a way you get this way. Then you replace this with the 91 by a square, replace this with 13 by a, and you'll be able to get the value of a. Once you get value of a, then it is nothing but solving a quadratic equation. Okay, so that's all in this problem. Thanks for watching.